They are all right.
So what about the Agori, the part of the Agori? Is that right?
Agori, what is Agori?
Agori? So Agori are actually, they are devotees of Shiva. And they indulge in cannibalism.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I think according to Advaita Vedanta, all paths are totally legitimate, even those which look to us bad or something like this. Because
so when you say they're all right, you are saying that the path of a cannibal is right. By the way, they don't just indulge in cannibalism. And when I say cannibalism, I don't mean they eat live people. They eat the people who are dead. The meat of the flesh of, but of human.
Yeah.
And they actually indulge in necrophilia.
Yeah.
You know what's necrophilia?
Necrophilia is not sleeping, right? They don't sleep.
No. It's something else.
Sorry, it doesn't matter. But
it does matter actually.
It does.
I mean,
it does
matter.
It does matter.
What does it mean?
Necrophilia is actually having intercourse with a dead person.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me clarify something very, very important. In Advaita Vedanta is not a moral doctrine, and according to Advaita Vedanta,
you can have immorality in your doctrine.
Not even immorality. It's epistemological path.
How does that question? How does that answer immorality? Because
ask him what does he consider morality to be. That's very good. You establish that
exactly.
first.
That's a good question.
Establish
so
that.
Morality is reached to by reason, and now we have just by reason, right?
Okay,
morality.
So using your reason, tell
morality. We know good and bad by reason, right?
By reason. Okay.
So this is good. This is bad.
Let me ask you this: by your reasoning, by your faculty of reasoning,
yes,
is necrophilia right or wrong?
Bad, of course.
Okay. Now you said every path is righteous.
Righteous and leads to God.
Can a righteous path have something which is bad?
Immoral.
Righteous, but not in the sense that it is moral.
Let's define righteous.
I am saying exactly. Let's define righteous. Righteous, epistemologically, I mean, we established at the beginning that we cannot know existence by reasoning.
No, we haven't established that yet. We haven't established that yet.
Let's establish this first.
Let's establish what is righteousness.
Wait, righteousness. Then we move to existence. What's righteous? A righteous person.
A righteous person.
التقي.
Yes.
إنسان تقي. ما معنى التقي?
It depends on the society.
Definition has got. Remember, a definition has got. No, it depends or that. A definition is a definition.
Yes.
Then we apply it.
No, a righteous person is a person who lives in a society according to which he is good. I mean.
So the society
decides.
Okay, but you're saying
the society decides.
Earlier you said it was a faculty of reasoning, and your faculty of reasoning
within the society.
Yeah. So within the society, I'll tell you what, no problem. Within the society, the faculty of reasoning decides that necrophilia is wrong. Is it still righteous?
Yes. Sorry.
No. He didn't understand you. He didn't understand.
Let me repeat again.
He didn't understand.
According to you, righteousness is decided by the faculty of reasoning within a society.
Yes.
Have I got that right?
Relativity.
Okay.
Wait.
The society decides collectively that necrophilia and cannibalism
is immoral,
is wrong and immoral,
unrighteous.
Would you still call it righteousness?
If society says it's immoral,
the whole of the society
المجتمع unethical,
ضد هذا
it's evil.
يعني ضده.
If they say it's evil, would you still consider it to be righteous?
No, I would call it evil.
Okay, good. Okay. So going back to your earlier statement, all paths lead to God. Is the path of the Agoris who do indulge in cannibalism and necrophilia, does it now lead to the path of righteous path of God?
Yes.
How?
I don't think he understands.
No,
I understand.
I can explain to him in Arabic. I can explain to him in Arabic.
He understands English, I think.
Yeah, he
English,
understands.
right?
He does. But if it is difficult,
let us see how he justifies it.
I'm telling you, but you don't understand. I am saying.
What's your name, by the way?
Abdul Qadir.
Abdul Qadir.
Study. I am saying that morality is something and the truth is something else. When you talk about the truth of existence,
I asked you a definition of righteousness. You told me it is the morality based on the society. If the society itself has decided that necrophilia and cannibalism
of the dead
is evil, unethical, immoral, and bad,
Yes.
then you're still saying it's righteous. You're going
Still-
against your own.
No, I'm
you're
saying
going against your own principles.
No, it's
and your own
I'm saying
definition.
it's bad, but it can lead to the truth.
So righteousness for you is what? Bad?
Righteousness is the truth. It's not good or bad.
Okay. When you say truth,
Righteousness is not good or bad.
التقوى.
wait. You said truth. How do you decide what is truth?
By understanding existence.
Okay. Can truth be contradictory? Can truth? Listen carefully.
Yes.
Can truth have internal contradictions?
متناقضة.
Existence.
نو الحقيقة هل الحقيقة متناقضة؟ هل يمكن أن تكون الحقيقة متناقضة؟
Can the truth?
Yes, the truth is contradictory.
Okay, the truth. I'll give you an example.
Yes.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Another person says 2 plus 2 is 5.
Yes.
Is this the truth?
This is the
Or is it a
mathematical truth. We are talking about the ultimate truth.
No, but
this is mathematical truth. Mathematical truth cannot be contradictory.
I can say 2 plus 2 people.
Yes.
Yes? Is 4 people.
Yes. This is mathematical
I've used
truth.
mathematics
This
in the
is
real world.
Logical truth. Logical truth cannot be contradictory. The ultimate truth, it must be
No, but I
contradictory.
want to get
The
around
ultimate truth. The
Show me an
truth of-
example of ultimate truth which
that
is contradictory. Go
contradictory.
on.
Yeah.
Ultimate truth.
Give me an ultimate truth
Yes.
that is contradictory.
I'll tell you.
Go on.
Existence is the ultimate truth, right? If we understand
Define existence. Define
I
existence.
have no definition. Why? Because we
No,
cannot.
how do you know? You see, my question to you before, how do you know that you exist? I want to know. You asked me how God exists.
Yes,
I want to know how you exist.
I know that I exist by existing itself, not by reasoning.
But that's like saying defining existence is existence.
Exactly.
How?
That's not how we define existence.
How?
Existence.
I'm sure if you open the
Abdul
dictionary now,
Qadir, Abdul Qadir,
is
if I say to you,
self-evident.
if I say to you, explain telephone for me, and you say telephone is a telephone,
Existence is self-evident.
no, it's
how
not.
is it self-evident?
No, it's not. There are many. There are
Does
many
it need
things.
a
which
proof?
are-
So if I put,
If it doesn't need a proof,
look,
it's
look, Abdul
self-evident.
Qadir,
Does it need a proof?
Abdul Qadir, if you go to Madame Tissot, you will see statues of people that look real. Does that mean that they're real and they do exist really?
No.
You see.
But it doesn't have anything to.
Yeah, but you
to
say
my
existence
argument.
is existence.
Okay, wait a minute.
Existence
Check.
is self-evident.
Okay, let me ask you this.
It means it doesn't need a proof, even by reasoning.
Okay, can you?
That's what
Can you
is it
show?
that-
That's not what you said before.
No, that's what
You said everything has got to go through reasoning.
I'm saying.
No, but that's
existence-
no, because before he told me that existence has got to be through reasoning. That I have
No,
no,
I didn't
that's
say
what
that.
you said.
No, I didn't say
That
that.
if-
You know- one
I'm
second.
talking about morality.
Abdul
I talked
Qadir,
about morality. I said
let me ask-
morality is through
Okay,
reasoning.
Brother Hashim
But
is going to ask you a
existence-
question.
let me ask
Brother
you.
Hashim is
Do
going to
you
ask
believe
you
in
a
the
question.
existence of a soul?
Of a soul. Yes.
Okay.
But yes. Okay.
Is it self-explanatory, or do you need explanation for it?
It needs explanation. That's why it's a belief. It's not
But
self-evident. It's not self-evident.
Hold on. According to you, something that exists is self-explanatory, and it doesn't need proof.
No.
You said it on
I
camera.
am
Yeah.
talking about existence.
By the way, I listen.
not-
I don't just.
Yeah, I'm not
Existence,
talking about
yeah.
existence. Existence
said-
is self-evident, not anything
So
that
once
exists.
again, does your soul exist?
I'm not talking about the existing things. I'm talking about
I am
existence
talking about existence.
itself.
Does
Existence
your
itself.
soul? Okay. Does your soul exist?
Okay, yes.
How is it self-evident? How can you prove to us your soul exists? It's gone.
This needs to be proved.
You said
Yeah.
it's self-evident. Existence.
Existence is self-evident. Existence,
and
as
that's why I
such.
asked you, does your soul
You
exist?
don't differentiate between existence and existing things.
So existence of what then?
For example,
No, wait.
Ah.
When you say existence is existence of what? It has to be something, right? You can't just say existence is self-evident. Existence of what? What is the object of existence you're talking about?
So-
or is it everything?
Everything, everything.
Okay, so everything includes your
Yes.
soul.
includes my soul, includes
Do you have any?
God.
Now show us your
Yes.
soul exists.
Evidence.
If it's
Yeah.
self-evident,
Evidence.
show us.
Existence
Of your soul.
No,
is
no.
self-evident. It's this.
Of your
No,
soul.
forget about the existence.
I'm-
روحك
my
روحك
soul,
yeah.
my-
Yeah.
my
Your soul.
wallet
Your
is
soul.
here.
No,
Okay.
your soul. Your
Why
soul.
Why you
I
went to your
have
wallet
a
when I'm
laptop.
asking about your soul?
No, I mean everything
Take
that
out your soul and
exists,
show it to me.
everything that exists need a proof. And this proof should
Okay,
be...
because
But
me,
you
I
said
can
you
tell
don't
you.
exist, so show us the proof then.
I can
I'm
say.
talking about existence, not
Okay.
something that exists.
Yeah, but when you
Abdul
talk
Qadir.
about
Existence itself
no. Existence
is
itself,
self-evident.
existence itself requires an object of existence.
No.
Okay, so which existence are you talking about then?
Huh?
Which existence? Are you
Existence in general.
talking about? Of what?
Of nothing. Of.
Can I ask him a question? Can I ask him? Hashim. Let me
Nothing
ask him a
exists?
question.
You need to.
Does nothing
you need to-
exist?
Listen,
You
listen
said
to us.
existence of
Listen.
nothing. Does nothing exist?
I mean, existence of not
Nothing.
objectified.
You have to talk about-
You're asking about an object of existence.
No, look.
I am talking about existence itself.
Existence is an adjective.
Which-
Listen. Existence is an adjective.
Existence is the
Have you got
the
a dictionary
thing
on
in
you?
itself.
Have you got a
Abdul
dictionary?
Qadir.
Use
Abdul
the
Qadir.
dictionary on your phone.
Existence is
Of what?
is an adjective, right?
Yes. Of what?
Actually-
Adjective defines what?
No, existence is not an adjective.
What is it?
What is it then?
It's this thing in itself. It's the isness of everything.
Isness of what?
Isness. Something is. it
Of
means
what?
Something exists.
No.
Okay.
Something. You see, you use the term something,
Huh?
which means your
Defining.
existence
Yes.
is linked to this something.
In Hinduism, God is existence.
No. Which God is a creator God in Hinduism?
Ishvara.
Which one?
Huh?
Which one?
We've got
Ishwar is
so
just
many,
another,
so
it's just
many
another
of God.
term for God.
Okay.
Which God?
How long have you been? Hang on. How long have you been a Hindu for?
For a few years, 4 years.
4 years. So you need to know these things.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shall I remind you?
Yes, remind me.
Brahma,
Huh?
creator God.
The creator God is
Brahma. Yes,
Huh?
you should know this. The Hindu Trinity, Brahma,
4
Vishnu,
years.
Shiva.
Uh-huh.
You heard of them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Now the penny dropped.
Okay, yeah. No problem. Yeah.
That's good. So Brahma is a creator God.
Yeah.
By the way, do you know that Brahma also dies after every cycle?
I'm not interested in Brahman.
Cosmic
I'm
cycle?
interested in Brahman. Do you know Brahman?
Yeah, but Brahman cannot even move a leaf. Do you know that? Brahman doesn't do anything.
Because you don't understand what it is.
I know what Brahman is.
What is
It's just
Brahman? What is Brahman?
It's just according to the Hindus, it's universal.
What is Brahman?
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
according to the Hindus, it's universal consciousness. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But you didn't. It's existence itself.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When you say
Brahman is
okay,
existence.
let me ask you: can Brahman move a leaf if he wants to?
Brahman only exists.
Can you answer
Your
my
question
question?
is wrong.
Why? Because you exist, you can move a leaf. Why can't Brahman do the same?
Because Brahman is existence and everything else is not. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, but
So you don't
when you
exist.
say no, he's trying to say it's a universal soul. So what you're trying to say is that he's just existence, but he doesn't act upon anything.
Because he is existence in itself.
Can he do anything at all? You exist, you can do something.
If-
Can Brahman do the same? So you're better than Brahman.
Brahman will do something. Brahman is existence.
You know,
okay?
Brahman is
and
just
he
an
will
idea.
do something,
By the
right?
way, Brahman is just an idea. No Hindus worship Brahman.
Is
There's
it-
no temple dedicated to Brahman. There's a
Yes,
temple
yes,
dedicated
I know.
to Vishnu, to Shiva, but no temple dedicated to Brahman. Why?
Yes.
Because no one worships him.
Exactly.
As such. According to the Hindus, this is just defining you the reality of the existence.
Exactly.
Existence
Exactly.
of, but you still have to understand that Brahman has no attributes.
No attributes.
Nirakar
exactly.
Brahman.
Yes.
Okay, so attributeless, formless.
all
If something doesn't have attribute, does it exist?
Of
Something
course.
has no attributes.
Actually, everything that has attributes is
It exists.
is the illusion. Is an illusion.
Are you an illusion?
Yes. All of us. Wait. Look.
Earlier you talking about reality and the truth,
Yeah.
and now you're saying
Now
it's an
it's
illusion.
Look.
You're all over the place, man. Just like the
Abdul
Hindus.
Qadir,
Exactly.
let me ask you a question. You know Hashim asked you to give existence to prove that you've got a soul, yeah?
Yep.
And you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, said that you have got a soul, so that's existence. I'm saying that you've got a demon, not a soul.
Okay.
That's how. That's me. Prove me wrong. Prove to me that you haven't got a demon inside you now that is talking to me about, and that it's soul and that's you.
But I don't know how. Like.
What do you mean how?
When you claim something, you have to. Prove,
No,
not me.
no. I'm saying
if
to you.
that I am,
No, you claimed.
something-
You claimed. You see, you came in here. First of all, you say about existence. Then when I asked you about existence, you say existence is existence. That's not a definition. First of all. Second thing, I asked you, how do you know you exist? then you went on a very philosophical way that
Yes.
it's not, but it's not even. It
How
doesn't
do you know
mean
that you exist?
it doesn't.
Can
It
you
doesn't
answer-
mean.
Can you correct me?
Just
How
to-
do you know
just
that
to
you
summarize,
exist?
The
there are-
attributes,
there are many-
the attributes,
you know-
the attributes,
So
the
you-
feelings, and lots of
you
things.
sit
The
and
fact
say,
that I'm
"Oh,
alive,
okay, I
yeah,
have
the fact that I'm
attributes,
alive.
I have this and this.
Look,
Oh, therefore I exist.
you see, how did you know? How did you know? Did you feel when I pushed you?
Yes,
How?
senses.
How? Was it
Senses.
just an
My senses.
was it an illusion or was it something right?
Real.
Real, yeah.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
so that's debunk all what you said.
Yes, but how do you know that you exist?
It just debunks
Just by
everything.
touching, right?
But I've just pushed you,
You know
and
that
you
you
moved.
exist by senses, right?
Yeah.
That's what you mean? You know
Yeah.
that you exist by,
No, no.
by senses?
By your senses, yeah.
Okay, so when you dream, what about your dream?
Okay. But you're
Does
already,
it exist?
Look, for you, your dream is still an illusion, just like you are. Am I right?
Yes, but for
So
you,
for you, there's no difference between reality and illusion.
yes.
So for you, there's no point of discussing senses.
No, if it's illusion.
Because everything's illusion. Even your dream is illusion. Even your reality is illusion. So for you, your five senses are meaningless.
No, I know the reality and the dream.
No, you don't. Because for you,
I know
the reality
them
is
by
illusion.
existence.
No, but you said your
Existence is
No,
consciousness.
no, so-
you know
so-
consciousness. Consciousness. You know consciousness.
Prove
so,
it.
Huh?
Prove you have
He
consciousness.
can't. He can't.
Prove I have consciousness.
Yes.
I feel it. Things appear to me.
Why are you using your senses now?
Huh?
Why are you using your senses?
Consciousness is self-evident. It doesn't
No, it's
need a
not.
proof.
How is it?
It's not
How
doesn't
is
need
it?
a proof.
How
It does
is
need a
it?
proof.
Huh?
Because if you say something exists, then you have to give the proof.
But if you say something exists, it means exists.
The morals
Exists
exist.
to consciousness.
The
Okay,
morals
so
exist.
For you, what is the difference between reality and fiction? Or is it the same for you?
Fundamentally, they are the same. Only
Fiction is real for you. Wow.
no. The real is one. Okay.
For you, is fiction real or not real?
الخيال هل
Do you know what
حقيقة
fiction
أم
means?
خيال
How is
خيال
a fiction in
خيال خيال
Yeah.
هل حقيقة أم
Marvel
أم
comics, Superman,
for
Batman.
Me, for
Hulk.
me, the real,
Whatever
the
it is,
real
no?
is only one thing.
What is it? What is the real?
It's existence, consciousness.
Okay, no, I want to get.
Consciousness.
No, I want to get. I want to ask him a
everything
different
else is an
question.
illusion.
We need.
No, but you know, I want to, before we go on to further, I want to
Yeah.
explain to you where he's coming from.
Yeah.
He's coming from Advaita Vedanta, which is non-duality. Okay, so for us, we differentiate between the Rabb, between
and-
God,
and
and the
the
creation.
creation.
They don't.
Yeah.
For them, am I right?
Yes.
For you, everything is non-dual. That means you don't differentiate between Ram and Ravan. They are the same for you.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So evil and good doesn't exist for you, actually.
It doesn't.
They don't exist.
Okay, so that's a reason for you, even
Part of Maya. You know Maya.
yeah, for you, even someone who's like an agori who indulges in cannibalism
And necrophilia.
necrophilia.
Yes.
Even
Everything,
they,
all evil, all things,
you know,
all
if you-
good and bad for us
Yeah.
is just part of this transactional world. Okay, but when you want to talk about existence, when you want to talk about the reality, the fundamental reality, you cannot know it by this transactional world.
So
You
how-
have
how
to
do you know
go
it?
beyond reason.
How do you know it?
Because you can't define it.
Has the Brahman ever spoken to you?
Can you define existence?
No, before you answer the question, has Brahman ever spoken to anyone?
Brahman is existence.
Has he spoken to anyone?
Existence doesn't speak, it exists. Existence doesn't need to exist.
Abdul Qadir, you don't know.
What
You
about
don't know.
what about
Existence doesn't need to
okay.
speak.
What about you?
It
Do you
exists.
exist? What about you?
It is.
Hold on.
Do you know
what
what I
about
mean?
you? Do you exist?
Or are you an illusion?
Me as consciousness,
Do you
as
exist?
existence,
Do you exist or not? Simple,
as existence.
simple question.
Yes, as
You-
existence,
okay.
yes. As
you
Abdul
said-
Qadir,
okay.
Abdul Qadir, as a person, as a body, as a material thing.
You exist, right?
I am part of the Maya, of the
Maya means.
illusion. The illusion.
So you say illusion
Yes,
then?
of course.
So you
We are all.
So you are not real. You're an illusion.
Huh? I am as an identity. Like now you are talking to a person called Abdul Qadir. This is part of the dream. It's not a part of the
Just
fundamental
proved
reality.
my point that is
So
demonized.
your children. Do you have children?
No, I'm single.
Thank God.
Doesn't matter.
Because you will say they are not real.
Matter.